Okay, hi, if you're new here, this is something I've been trying to do every month, and it's basically me shaming myself about my buying habits. I'm Casey, I do booktube stuff here, wrap-ups, what this is about to be, all that kind of stuff, sometimes TBRs. So today, let's do my December money wasters. If you haven't seen one of these videos from me previously, this is not my idea. I took this from TikTok from Niah. She will be linked down below because she's fantastic, and you should go follow her. This is just me basically going through the books that I had physical copies of that I read and talking about whether I should have bought them or not. And it's, so far I feel like this is working because it's very much shaming me into changing up my buying habits. And so I just want to keep doing it because this is kind of fun, at least to reflect on later. The first one I have in the pile is Eileen by Otessa Moshfegh. No, I would not buy this again. That's what we're doing here. I'm saying whether or not I would buy it again. Used, full price, whatever. This I paid full price for this paperback at a bookstore that no longer exists in town, and I shouldn't have bought it. I shouldn't have bought it at all. I just didn't have a great time with this, and overall I don't think it was enjoyable enough that I'm even gonna keep it on my shelves, and I find that to be very frustrating and very upsetting to be like, well, I paid, you know, $20 for this just to give it back for store credit somewhere else. And yeah, I'm really mad about this one. Okay, the next one I have in the pile is The Book of the Unnamed Midwife by Meg Ellison. Oh, I don't know how to feel about this one. I really thought that I was gonna love this and it was gonna be like a new all-time favorite, and it was good and I enjoyed it, but I'm also kind of like, I could have just bought the audiobook for this. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I wouldn't buy this again. Not because I hated it. Like, I wouldn't buy it full price again because I paid full price for it. If I saw this at like our local used bookstore and I was like, oh, this was like a couple dollars, I would definitely grab it then. Especially if I could get my hands on the other two after I read them. But I think just based on how I felt about this and how I'm kind of feeling about my shelves right now, I wouldn't buy this again just because I didn't love it as much as I thought I would. The next one I have here is Siren Queen by Niah. This one I am also kind of on the fence about. I did purchase this used, so I did not spend like, you know, a whole... That's Canadian. I got really, really confused by the price for a second. I would not spend a whole $27 on this new, but would I spend like $5 on it again? And I think... I kind of think the answer is no. I enjoyed it and I thought it was really good and I thought it was really interesting and I love Niah's writing, but I didn't love it enough that I think if I hadn't purchased it before I read it, I would want it on my shelves. So I'm gonna say no to this. I'm having a terrible month as far as like, should I have bought shit? By the way, I don't formulate these opinions before I film this. I film this and then give you my raw, honest thoughts. And so there are a lot of times when you see me, unless I say I've filmed it several times, and I'm like, oh, this is really disappointing in the moment. And it's very real what I'm feeling. So the next one I have here is Sister Song by Lucy Holland. I technically haven't even finished this one. I think I DNF'd it at like 35 or 40% or something. I wouldn't buy it again, especially, like, I'm soft DNFing this. I really wasn't that interested, to be perfectly honest with you. I was listening to the audiobook, trying to wrap presents, and I kept getting so bored that I kept like wanting to do other things, and like I would just start fucking around on my phone, and I need something at least to capture my attention enough to do something during it, especially if I'm having to wrap presents, and this wasn't it. So I am gonna go ahead and say I would not purchase this again. This was a wild purchase for me. It was on a table of like mythological inspired things, and I see where it's going, and I think I'll at least enjoy it when I get through it, but I should have left this on the table. I should have left this on the table. This was a bad purchase. 2 more to go. The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. Absolutely, I would purchase this again. I, in fact, would purchase this at full price instead of, like, the $3 used copy that I found. This was incredible. This is one of my favorite books of the year, and I think this is so good, and I even went out and when I got a gift card to a bookstore, I purchased the sequel at full price. So, yes, I would absolutely purchase this one again. And I'm very happy that I, in fact, bought it. I'm including this last one even though it's a Christmas gift, and that's Watership Down by Richard Adams. This is the graphic novel version. If you haven't seen the like 2 to 3 other videos where I've just raved about how incredible this is, yes, my spouse bought this for me for Christmas. Yes, I would purchase this again myself. I would have my spouse purchase it again. I'd have anyone purchase this for me for Christmas. This was amazing, this is incredible, and I love this. This is like my prized possession now, and it has a place of honor in this room, which actually is obscured by a bunch of other shit that I shouldn't have purchased. Okay, that's it. Thank you for joining me today while I shame myself publicly about the things about my buying habits, essentially. I hope you're having a great day. Please feel free to do algorithm things if you want, and I will see you, if you're interested in this, I'll see you again next month to talk about the shit that I shouldn't have picked up in January. Bye.